Some hearing impaired persons are making a strong case for employers to give a chance to disabled persons to prove themselves as capable of honest labor. A renowned Kumasi-based businessman, Mr. Opoku Boamah, after providing some hearing impaired persons employment for many years, describes them as very loyal, dedicated, alert and hardworking. Our Ashanti regional team set out on a mission and has come through with this report on the physically challenged.
There are different forms of disability, from physical, mental, hearing, speech, sight to even psychological. Among such victims are those with hearing and speech impairment. Their disability has led to their exclusion from employment or available economic opportunities. But one renowned Kumasi-based business has blazed the trail in the past approximate 15 years by looking over the hearing and speech disabilities of the deaf to offer some of them permanent job placements. Opoku Trading is a well-known enterprise that has been involved in departmental retail, wholesale and warehousing business for about 27 years, employing many school graduates and persons who have never stepped in the classroom. For more than 15 years since the establishment of this business, the director, Mr. Opoku Boamah, has integrated and included at least 17 marginalized persons with speech and hearing impairment into his workforce. Mr. Opoku Boamah, a sociology and political science graduate of the University of Ghana, explained to GBC News that part of his motivation to employ such persons is to ensure their inclusivity in the larger society.
One kind or the other. That is including the hearing impaired. So employing the hearing impaired gives us the advantage of catering to the needs of customers who come here who are also hearing impaired.
For that period and the consideration, Opoku Trading Limited has not dismissed any of these special workers, except that one of them passed away, while especially some of the women left voluntarily after marriage. One of them, Linda, at one of the wholesales, at a point left, but upon her return, has been re-employed to ensure goods leaving the wholesale are lawfully procured. The hearing and speech impaired employees are integrated with the other workers at the various departments and interact with all others under supervisors who can hear and speak normally. The supervisors give such workers a good testimonial and say they work hard, barely give excuses or absent, hardly engage in unnecessary interactions, and are less distracted from their work. One of the supervisors, Mr. Desmond Pitti, shared his experience working with the deaf, even though he has no training in sign language interpretation.
It's not even easy to do their gestures as they normally do. So I think they understand our body language more than what we are just trying to tell them.
Just like any other employee at the organization, these workers are able to perform every activity and interact with many customers as the Opoku Trading Limited. One of the customers, Madame Emily Scranchi, described the hearing impaired workers as very welcoming and did not see any difference in the service received from them compared with the other able-bodied staff.
When I entered, I didn't know which way to turn, so I met one lady at the entrance, and she actually brought me to where I needed to pick stuff. I didn't know where. It's my very first time, like I said. So very welcoming. Yeah, they are really nice.
Two of hearing and speech impaired workers, Felix Boamah and Ampachua Ajikum, who shared their working experiences, expressed deep gratitude to the director for providing them the opportunity to not only prove their capabilities, but also to earn income.
So what he is trying to say, it is a big opportunity for them to work here as a group of people, being disabled or having physical challenges. They want to, let's say, acknowledge what the owner of the company is doing for them.
Many expect that the state would provide incentives to companies like Opoku Trading to employ more of such disabled persons and facilitate their integration and inclusivity in socio-economic activities to reduce their vulnerability. The director, Mr. Opoku Boamah, said there has not been any support from the government. He spoke about what could be done to encourage employers to accommodate more of the vulnerable persons to reduce overdependency on the state for jobs.